Diburei Emunah. So we talk about Rabbi Yaakov Shitomer. Is with all the tzidkes and avodas and the tefillas and masim tovim, he followed the path of the greatest tzaddikim. He didn't have any contact, any bichlal klum to any kind of business and daiva and self-interest. Nothing. It was kul Hashem. It was totally giving over to Hashem's will. He didn't consider himself to be worthless. The way he was for himself was zero and nothing, mamash like a lump of clay, nothing of saying, gunished. And he felt himself so low that he says any kind of creation, no matter how low, was more important than him. And after not a long time, the Bianca was also was jailed, and he took him to the Stalinist, to the cursed Stalinist jailhouse for, spreading terror and Yiddishkeit. And he went there, unbelievable torture that he went over there. They would stand him on frozen ground without shoes, and in this way they questioned him for hours upon hours, until his legs swelled and they had to cut them off. They had to amputate his legs. At the end, he was installed in jail at 1928. Filled with the surim and pain you cannot even imagine. And he didn't leave any children either. He didn't have children either. He says, but his pure, memory will never leave us. These kind of tzaddikim of his, I'm baked into the Rebbe's heart. And Bavada, thereby, the Rebbe's a shadow, the Shana Netzach. He says again, I want to emphasize, my main kavanah by saying all these diburim and praising the tzaddikim is in order to insert real well in our minds that the tzaddik, through his eitzes, through his guidelines, is bringing forth such beautiful payers. So this will be for us a big chizuk to follow Rebbe's way and to be mekayem his eitzes. And with this, B'ezrat Hashem, and good for us forever. Yobazah Groiser Rebbe, Azoy Grois was such a great Rebbe, such a great Rebbe. Rabbeinu is in tremendous koyach, a tremendous might, unbelievable Rebbe. There's going to come a time they're going to ask us and they're going to demand from us, why didn't you listen to him? Rabbeinu gave such eitzes. Why didn't you listen to him? Why didn't you go in the ways that he was leading you? If you said, there's a big yitzhara, the disturbs or whatever it is, at least let's talk of Rabbeinu. Let's talk of his eitzes, of his advice. The etzem, the talk itself, it has a school. That with the more you talk about it, the more you're going to bring about longing and kisufim, until we'll come to Uvda, until we'll be able to also be Mekayim, to do it with Hashem. It says, when two Breslev Chassidim would meet, they would talk of Rabbeinu. They would talk and talk and talk without end. And Anash saw it as a big, special advice to speak of Rabbeinu, to speak of his greatness, and to speak from the greatness of his highly eitzes and his guidelines, what he tells us. So should be